by this moment daily also. I still be in contact from experience case supernatural actually. And this contact seems not very responsible, very yelling and also absurd for the identity actually. But I'm trying again to meet my conference report ordinary to peoples to meet more alibi also actually for our experience international on this day, because also seems kind of needed for that by basic also about my experience today. My contact very clear, but seems not want to be responsible about these situations, for about the progress, the conclusions also. This contact very crowd and seems also about unknown identity peoples also by ordinary. Seems for betraying about my case, because also ordinary conversations about the case also to gain this alibi actually. Contact very near and very intimidations also for the moment happening. And I'm being pushed, being manipulated for ignoring about the case also, because this moment definitely very rare for about ordinary conversations actually. Context said this just happens on internet. Not kind of similar on ordinary life. Such as Fata Morgana for their explanations to my ear. Or contact also say for me advocating about the situations actually against government, and don't insist to make the progress. I think I'm similar with that for their yelling to me. And contact also say nothing for responsibly to name it one corner actually, and therefore about the project, or meaning also about the cheat code name it one corner. And it's a definitive nonsense and not to be weighed actually. And all about these situations progress since years to years before. Actually, just hallucinations or something freak about name in one corner. Not to be popular, or meaning also just to back up some jerk among social context. Say this kind of bandits beginning in trees actually to name in one corner and not being recognized actually by name in one corner. Not to be struggling actually. And to say they are definitive on beginning in front of law to make legacy actually for court name in one corner. There isn't a jury on this case. Context say also about that. Kind of confusing. And context say also this identifying suspect actually early on concludes for their identity and kind of complicated for made the executions on this moment short time. They are being identified by international definitive on relations to politique or about the government actually. Don't very hurry. Context say also actually name in one corner. No need to struggling about his call or your case by the chronology claim on internet. Context seems dualisms on this moment. I'm trying to resume about that. There is moment conference reports. I want to say thank you very much, people, for your attentions, and I still wait also for about my situations conclusions also. I'm definitely victims being black good also by you actually. Don't lie to me. That's also actually what I want to say on this moment experience. Very untrust contact happening. Very unresponsible connections also. For about alibi also. And ordinary situations, conversations to me also. This kind of manipulations for me actually by my perceptions. I'm definitely still being crowd on my ear, guys. Not lie to me. And meanwhile also say this actually for made negotiations international about this experience for next step or faster to understanding about gods or about alien friendship human also by their contact also people's contacting me say that from international name in one corner need to be patient and low profile on this progress because also this moment kind of needed for people's knowledge also about nature context say these magic situations going to be understood by conversations also to Alien Farm International. And therefore about the appointment 666 which already been claimed, sustained by an ID 6661 on the government. I'm kind of confused, but I'm trying it slowly in here for assuming about this contact happening. My contact said still need to English speech by name Irwan Cornell. Even I'm not kind of TOEFL for my speech English, but I'm being suggested for made the encoding particular also by international language speaking English also on this moment conference. Context say actually it is about waiting progress for situations beginning to alien friends humans actually for knowing about gods also actually or about the situations kind of magic also already been proved very alibi among social countries and such as coincidence for owning particular ancestor first step by internet ID 666 in the world from country Indonesia, and they say also the situation actually going to estafette for status ancestor or Holy Spirit destiny to Alien Family International. Already been compromised in conversations with the United States, America also, and countries to about alien friendly human actually. Manchester, next step after confirmations case reject by internet ID 666 on the discovery, and they say that's kinda actually need to be patient even the situations they call the mistake still intimidate name everyone called name. Okay, I'm kind of disappointed in here when trying to make this conference English speech also. I contact it from Alien Family International also. Actually, rather to choose goes to international appointment with alien friends human, then made compromise the local neighborhood name one colonel for about probability reject happening. And they say not very trust by this moment confirmations each others also about the banking project name one colonel on his country. I contact also chasing each others. Say actually this moment progress about the project also already being handled by Alien Farm International. We contact coordinations corporate also with United States. That's about appointment 666 in the world. And internet ID 666 on discovering been confirmations since yesterday also until this moment conference. To be patient actually, to be not very hurry for make agreements and recall the mistake, because also about this moment investigations also my context Alien Farm International already made their decisions. For about the moment appointment, actually being considered not include about the project local name Iran Cornell or being legacy, being rejected, actually by the governments also at the same time. Not kind of corporate by them actually, and they say actually that's also for point substantial to considerance by us. The context say they're just bluffing, name Iran Colonel actually. There is in Stockholm by them. They're just opportunists on this moment the case suspect identified. That's about the hearing. And contact also about my parents also said actually already correctly by my internet claim actually not to be doubted, just not complete actually for the explanations, but as general confirmations already correctly actually, but not going to responsible by the Unity County government. That need to be considered also, and there is moment conference report, and we suggest to make confirmations conform international for explained about the contact rejected happening. I'm actually kind of confused in here, but I'm trying to report about that. You guys can see my internet actually still goes on, but not local domestic appointment actually by my government actually, but to international corporate agreement actually by chairman enterprise corporate with alien families to home on United States of America. I'm kind of confused for about receiving this message contact since last day, but I'm being suggested to make the report for the patients and not to be hurry, and I just made it on this moment conference. I want to say thank you very much if that through contact actually, and that's meaning also I'll wait for more longer or even for the rest of my life. I'm kind of being poor in here and definitely being manipulated for my status case actually among neighborhood or my locale. And my context also about my appointment buying car on last year's. Actually going to responsible but not kind of from local actually, but by international. His context seems from international United States. For about car that's already being ordered by above name signature Irwan Cornell on 2018-2021 until the secondary agreement appointment at 2023 or 24 until December 25 actually. Context that's actually already being recognized and actually on status involved for the agreements lawyer also for responsible about the car. By United States of America. I'm kind of confused about that because at last contact to me on last day, I mean on last year's also for explain about the moment. I'm being contact for responsibly my car that I already by ordered by actually to Asia peoples and also my government, even that being delegate or being meet to me actually by individual actually named to Echo and also Yunus as similar with that by their ID card. And to this moment I'm being contacted that's actually to the United States of America for the corporate. Okay, I will make this conference report about that. And still about this moment progress situations, I seems being left behind for responsibility about my status as pioneering in the existence case since 2008, already being switched, already being manipulated also seems similar with that. And my context that because also neighborhood or that unknown local peoples, unknown identity personnel, actually our relations conspirations similar with that to Oknum or government. want to eliminate about this case, want to reject it about naming one corner case reward reject, and already being acclamations actually among social or between both of them. The social scumbag among social with the economic government. Kind of complicated for my progress about this contact actually. And I just report to that on this moment. You guys can text it. I'm actually internet global connections definitive being approved. So about that, events to Linkin Park, about Metallica also, and Guns N' Roses also, in Hong Kong, Japan, Thailand, and to Israel and Arab also. Context say I need to report to internet global connection because I'm being trust actually peoples already involved for this moment experience by their improvement also to start this name in one corner as pioneering the lawyer club actually. And my context say also this about my mother also, still about her also, definitely being blocked because her status legendary international United States cowboy family also actually. I'm really confused. The context say I own alibi also on United States about her, my mother and through the moment conform rejected also say the situation actually include about the relations family between America and Indonesia actually. Kinda confused for me. The context is similar with that. So actually at first beginning about this phenomena actually for about the relations family between United States and Indonesia country. But definitive, I already made my claim, my report, okay, for about my chronology versions since 2010, 2015 until this is 2025. I don't know if that kind of similar actually because these are relations context between United States and Indonesia also for their historical actually. Kind of confused and I still insist actually for my positions I'm definitely already being proved by people, definitely victims, definitely big goat, being blackjack for my ordinary job business also, and international include for the moment experience contact by supernatural with me. Definitely I'm being manipulated, and you all know about that. Okay, I want my money for meaning. I'm still insist for about my case reward. I contact the United States and also French International. Want to own project with alien family, and that still being considered because this moment case actually human commanding goes from grave human reach already being proved in the same time at the moment this millennium. That kind of potential, and I'm being suggest to be patient because about that also. I want to say I'm actually not bluffing about the suspect identity. The human commanding goes from grave, not alien family, and we already proved about that to the moment by moment since years before until this year 2025, and definitely nothing to be blamed to alien family actually. And also about the probability negotiations compromise agreement. I think more potential with alien family also, not to reject it about them actually, for my understanding case actually as my basic thought, my basic thinking for my statement on this moment. That's all. Thank you very much. And for the point, simple word, I'll be wait about my seat code, okay? My case reward for a minute. See you again on my next conference and report on Internet Global. By my context, so many people's not responsible for this moment experience actually, and because about that we already proved also for the social actually kind of bandits and not minority actually for regaining the law about us or the situations or about this case for me. Thank you very much. See you again. God bless you. Assalamualaikum. Bodhisattva Om Swantiasu. 22 trillion rupiah. I'm still insist for that because also already been proved definitive. I believe you all already proving about my claim and definitive as similar on the last conclusions. See you again.